What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video. Today we're going to take a look at the newly released Rocket and Cosmo from Hot Toys, and I believe this is pretty much waitlisted everywhere. But hey, if Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man came back at Big Bad for a few days as well, I'm pretty sure this will be back as well. So make sure you are subscribed, because if it ever comes back, or maybe not even this, something that you're looking for, Big Bad just drops this random, figures that are become available. I think 2 days ago we got Kate Bishop, who was been sold out or waitlisted months ago. Just random stuff. So if you are, I'm sure it'll come back at some point. But let's take a look at this figure. As of last night, they said that they fixed the head sculpt, so they made an accurate smirk on this, which I'm happy, because my Rocket as of the moment is the Endgame one, where he was, shouting. So it is nice to see a different expression head sculpt for Rocket. Rocket is basically the lead role of Guardians 3, which I have no problem with. It's beautiful. I like that movie a lot. I actually just bought that movie at Voodoo or Fandango now, whatever the name is. It's on sale now for $9.99 as of the time of this video, but I purchased it. I like the movie. The thing is, I don't know if I want to commit to this. I don't know if I actually need two Rockets. I'm pretty happy and content with my Endgame Rocket. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever touched him since I took the last picture between him and Iron Patriot from Endgame as well. He's not a figure that I almost want to take a picture of, if that makes any sense, or even repost, because he's so small that you just kind of put him on the background. So having one for me is enough. If you're a huge Guardians fan, I would say a lot bigger than me. I understand, like, if you want to have a team up of different looks, because Guardians 3 has this, a uniform look, which is amazing. However, I can't fully commit to the line, not knowing if they're ever going to do Drax, which a lot of people are asking for, yet they haven't announced him yet. Out of all these lineups, I think most people are excited for Drax, even though he doesn't have like a shirtless Drax, basically what the more prominent Drax that we're used to. Because if you have a Drax that has a seamless body, that could go along with your first Guardians, Endgame, those kind of team ups. Very specific look for Drax in Guardians 3. However, I think I can speak for a lot of people that we would take that over no Drax at all. Updated head sculpt would be nice. Batista's a bit bigger now, by bigger, I mean, he's not as muscular. I think that's why he's getting older. A lot of people even mentioned that he's a bit chunkier on Guardians 3. Maybe he's not as, I think he lost a lot of muscles or weight recently as well. I guess he's doing it for his own health benefit, but as a collector, I just want to see Drax. I want to have one, because I skipped out on the first Drax. Didn't thought it would look any good. It looks okay, but at that time I was like, I don't know. I'm not digging the proportion of the body. Just the traps, his chest just doesn't look right to me. I think we're due for a new Drax. That's why I can't, if they would announce Drax and Gamora, I think I'll be more invested in this line, as I should be, because like I said, I do love the movie. I think I'm gonna get the Star-Lord. I think I'm not fully committed on that one yet, because that Star-Lord could be a secondary Star-Lord. The head sculpt is so good that I don't care. I'm gonna keep my Infinity War Star-Lord anyway, but the head sculpt is just amazing. So if I can get that Star-Lord and maybe Drax and Gamora, maybe I'm more inclined to pick up Rocket and maybe Groot. Because as of now, I think I'm kind of lukewarm on Groot. I have Teen Groot from Infinity War. And again, I guess it's unfair, because that's like up there as far as favorite movies of all time for me is like a superhero movies. So Infinity War is up there. So I was like, as of now, I'm kind of content on having him again represent Groot in my collection. But I also didn't pre-ordered Nebula. I have Nebula, so it's hard. It's hard unless they announce those. For me, they're the big hitters: Gamora and Drax. Gamora, in terms of, I can see how a big improvement could be done with Gamora. The head sculpt of the second Gamora is already good, but if she already had rooted hair back then. But if you make it like, and the rooted hair that we do now, I don't know how much you would sell her for. I think that's the dilemma. Are people gonna buy an artisan Gamora? Is she gonna be a big seller if the price is high? As far as Drax, I think I can speak for everyone. We just want Drax. Give us any Drax. Give me Drax from Guardians 1. Give me Drax from Guardians 3. I don't care. I just want a Drax. I just want to complete the line with a proper Drax. Because if I really just want a Drax, then I'll go ahead and go back and track down the older Drax. However, I don't think it's very good. So I don't really want to do that. If it was any good, if it was something like DX13 that is worth tracking down for, if it still kind of measures up, then sure. But I don't think that's the case. As far as Cosmo looks good. I like Cosmo's character in there. There's pictures in here where they look plastic. I guess they are plastic, but Rocket is furry. They're not gonna make an artisan of this, but if you take a picture of it with too much light on it, you see the shine, and gives you that toy vibe. And same goes with Cosmo. He's a dog, and of course we're talking about Hot Toys, where you want to blur the line between being a toy and realism. So in here, this is a good shot. Not too bright, but this one is kind of, I don't know, overblown. That's why you see all the shine in there. But let me know in the comments, guys. I want to hear your thoughts, not just on this Rocket and Cosmo, but the entire Guardians line. Are you all in on this? Or are you like myself, who's just kind of staying back, seeing what happens, and, take it from there? Love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.